this was like a barren land and there are 500 homes that are going to be built over here. When we saw it, this plot only had like open sky and the soil below. So we thought that when all the homes are built, this sky that we see right now as a big expanse will not be seen again. So taking that as the idea, we then started ideating on how is it that we can make sure that this family has a piece of this sky for their own self. So on that, we designed the entire home then. Hi, I'm architect Ninada Kashyap.
Hi, I'm architect Komal Mittal. We are the founders at Alcove Design. We have recently designed this home in Bangalore. To see the detailed chapters, the PDFs and the detailed links, please log on to buildify.com and the link is shared below in the description.
So the clients that we have designed this home for are actually not from Bangalore. So now that they've been living in Bangalore, they wanted a piece of Bangalore as part of their house. So this plot is a 50 feet by 30 feet plot where this is facing east. So there is a road on the east. So now when you enter the plot and park your car, once you move towards the foyer, the house takes you by surprise and there is a court in the center. This court is 10 feet by 7 feet, not too big, but all the areas around that are at hand's reach. So there is a living room, a bedroom in the ground floor, and a kitchen. So everything that you require is on the ground floor itself.
The courtyard here, it goes all the way up 3 floors to the skylight and brings in a lot of light, so you can maybe call it as a light chimney. It brings a lot of light from the east initially in the morning, and then the entire house is lit up because of this courtyard all through the day. If you look at the materiality of the courtyard, there's Kota stone on the flooring all around it, and we've added accents of Athankudi tiles which are locally sourced.
We've also had a border that runs around the entire living room and the entire ground floor.
The white pattern in these Athankudi tiles is exactly reflected in the skylight fabrication above. Shadow of this pattern falls nicely on the wall when there's sun all throughout the day. These wooden columns are made out of reclaimed wood. These columns don't essentially hold up the roof of this house, but definitely hold the memory of every Indian traditional home. Another focal point of this courtyard is the swing. This courtyard acts as a multi-purpose area for the family. They can sit here and have conversations, eat together, and the child has a lot of space to play with his toys and friends and everything. So it's a very, very interactive and multi-usable space that has been created through the courtyard.
The main structure, what you see in the house, like a bigger part of the house, is the staircase itself, because that is the one that's connecting all the floors together. So there is a stringer beam that is connecting all the floors, and there are wooden planks, which is again like a reclaimed wood that we've used on the tread. But to highlight this staircase, we've used a very pastel green on the stringer beam. So that is also a feature that adds to the entire house. So from the first floor, you have the private zones of the house. We have the master bedroom on the first floor with a walk-in and a toilet. For the toilets, we've used Sadarali stone in 2 finishes. For the walls, we have polished. For the floor, we have river finished. And also there is a family space. The first floor also has a puja room. So this puja room is designed in such a way that we have 2 folding doors on one side and a sliding door on the other. There is a sliding folding door on the first floor, which then opens up into the covered balcony.
When we look at the front of this house, initially it looks at first glance like two things sitting together. One part is like a Bangalore house with its sloped Bangalore tile roof. The other is a tall brick jali tower. Looks like placed from somewhere in Rajasthan. So it's not accidental. The clients here grew up in Bihar, built their careers in Bangalore, and one of them studied in Jaipur in his college years and was absolutely in love with the Havelis and the stepwells. So we've put both his stories together and created this facade. If we see here, there's jali pattern incorporated into a circular framework, and half of it is jali. We've given it a very vibrant color, pista green color. There's a particular pattern to the brick cladding on this elevation. Also, the floor has Kota floor. The Mangalore tile roof, the slope roof, has been supported with the locally sourced Sadar Ali columns. Overall, this entire space, the balcony on the first floor, overlooking like beautiful open space around.
Now coming to the second floor, we have a guest bedroom as well with a walk-in and attached toilet. The kids' bedroom is on the second floor. So this entire space where you see the green facade as well also brings vibrancy into the space, and also this space acts as a play area for the kid.
So I think the Indianness that is there in the project, in the materiality and the brief that we got from the client as well. They are very rooted people and want to keep the traditions and culture alive from all the places they have been in the country. So that eventually leads me to think, we've been talking about the courtyard and the piece of sky. So maybe we can, call it like an Angan Asman kind of a house. So Angan bhi hai, Asman bhi hai. So, what else do you require in today's fast moving world?